Well, what you're looking at here is our landfill gas flare. It was installed in 2014. The landfill gas is collected from around the site, from the landfill waste via a network of probably more than 40 gas wells. They're wells that are actually installed down into the garbage 15 metres deep. The gas is then essentially sucked back to this flare. You can possibly hear the motor whirring there. That's the actual fan that's pulling the gas back to here. The vacuum it applies is akin to like a vacuum, an actual household vacuum cleaner, about -10, -20 kPa. Essentially the landfill gas flare is what I'll call a large Bunsen burner, but it's a bit more sophisticated because it's actually computer controlled and it's actually remotely monitored and operated by a specialist contractor on our behalf, and that's the contractors are called Run Energy. This is what they do. We're currently collecting and flaring about 500 cubic metres of landfill gas per hour, and typically that gas is about 40 to 50% methane. Annually we're collecting and combusting about around 4 million cubic metres of landfill gas, which is about 2 million cubic metres of methane, and that's equivalent to about 30,000 tonnes of CO2e per year. We estimate we're collecting about 60% of the gas generated on the site, and it's reduced our greenhouse gas emissions by 60%, which is not too bad really for a landfill. We have investigated ways of using the landfill gas to generate electricity, and whilst technically it's very doable, unfortunately commercially we just don't generate enough gas to make it viable. We revisit that assessment every few years to see if things have changed, but at the moment they're not. We really need to be collecting about double the gas we're currently collecting to actually be commercially viable. Instead, what we do is our gas flare system here is registered as an emissions reduction fund project. We're actually generating carbon credits, Australian ACCUs, and we get credited about 15,000 tonnes of ACCUs every year, and we sell those back to the Australian government via a carbon abatement contract. The funds that are then used from the sale of those credits help us pay to run the flare, but also to continually expand the gas extraction system as the landfilling continues. What you're looking at here is essentially the top of a landfill gas well, a vertical gas well that is. It extends down about 15, 20, could even be 25 metres into the garbage. The pipe below ground is perforated. It's perforated from about 5 metres depth down to the bottom of the well. And like I said, a suction's applied via the fan back at the actual flare. You can see a control valve there that's used to control the suction that's applied to the actual well. Typically these, you might pull 10, 20 cubic metres of landfill gas out per well. You can see the pipe is surrounded by barriers to stop people from reversing into it, including a big heavy concrete pipe that's got fluoro yellow, and that's to stop people from running into these things. You can see the earth moving equipment behind. These wells are quite expensive, can be $15,000 to install. The last thing you need is somebody running into them and breaking them. Also that may result in gas release, so we try to protect them.
Here you have the southwestern batter slope of the Area 3B landfill cell, which was completed in mid-2019. You will see the slope is benched and also contains mulch, or covered in mulch. These help to prevent erosion and then sediment discharge into the adjoining stormwater drain. You'll also see over the slope a whole lot of black pipe work, which is pipework that connects the landfill gas extraction trenches. In this cell we installed 11 landfill gas trenches that are in fact horizontal. They were progressively installed as the landfill cell was filled. This approach to gas management allows the gas to be captured much earlier, and you don't have to wait until the cell is filled and covered before sticking in vertical wells. Currently the 11 gas wells combined are extracting about 120 cubic metres of landfill gas, which represents about 25% of the total gas being extracted at the site at the moment. The vertical pipes that are there, you can see they are the gas wellheads.
Okay, well that finishes our virtual tour of the Kimbriki Resource Recovery Centre. I hope you've learned a few things about a modern resource recovery centre that includes a landfill. We're a long way from just being a hole in the ground where you place garbage, we'd like to think. We're now obviously achieving recovery rates greater than 80%. If you've got any further information, you can obviously look on our website, but you can also, perhaps for those students doing the course, you can obviously review to the lectures that I'm going to be giving on landfill, leachate and landfill gas.